Greetings everyone, this is Mike Wright, the Astro Sherpa, dropping in with the special report. The moon has crossed over the south node up here in Scorpio, so this is the precursor to the lunar eclipse we will feel here on the East Coast right after lunchtime. I think it's about 1:33, so let's take a look here. Full moon lunar eclipse, boom boom. They used to do all this stuff by hand back in the olden days. Can you imagine calculating all these angles, math and geometry? So now this is the future. We just click and point, and this will evolve super fast. You'll start seeing this chart evolve where you actually see multi-dimensions. And a moving wheel connected to a stationary wheel, kind of like the Mayans had with their small wheel that just turned to the 13th Baktun, or whatever they call it, back in 2012. So we're getting ready for the sun to hit the 15-degree point of Taurus. This is a major turning point. So this is where the spring equinox and then this summer solstice, this is the halfway point. So in some cultures, they would bring their cattle down from the highlands or down to their summer pastures, so they had to know when the rivers would flood and all these things. So they believed that their animals got possessed by spirits, so they would have them jump over a fire. So maybe we'll see the moon and a cow jumping over the moon tonight. I'm gonna show you Venus. She's still shining bright. She's up there getting ready to finish her trip through Gemini and come into Cancer here on the 7th. So she will like being in Cancer and getting out of this first section of the zodiac. We had Aries, Taurus, Gemini. So she's done the tour and she's ready to start showing and expressing her new identity she picked up. So Mercury retrograde's just kind of holding things up here as we implement all this new wild energy. I mean, this energy is intense and it's big. So if you're ready to dream and your heart is in alignment, you are gonna create some seriously amazing things in your new life, new world. The earth is ready for everybody to cast off their old shadows. This is what this lunar eclipse is for. Scorpio is like, think of like if you've ever had balsamic vinegar, and if you taste it, it's a really deep, intense, almost bitterness, rich, you know, it's condensed grapes, wine turned into vinegar. So it has a sour taste, but what it does is it cleanses the palate. It's a cleansing agent. So Scorpio's process is to cleanse our spiritual self from the wounds of the ego damage and the patterns of your parents, their parents, whatever. You can hold 3 or 4 generations of pain, you know, that's condensed in you. That's why you might feel torn, bipolar, you know, things happening to you that you just never felt like it was your burden. You're carrying somebody else's pain. And that's what this Scorpio moon is here for humanity to release their trauma. Saturn in Pisces is giving gifts. Literally, he's just paying out those who are ready to accept their spiritual journey. Get on the path. It's time for you to find your way back. You've been asleep to the program for too long. They pump out anything now and you'll believe it. It's insane. There is no more integrity out in the outer world, which we were all relying upon for somebody else to hold the line. Guess what? It's now up to you to hold your own line, because nobody's going to do it for you. So you better wake up, find your power. Taurus is power. So let go of your fear, get out, find the new world and explore it. Quit being scared. You're already dead, so what's gonna happen? You're gonna come alive. Wake up, let's go see Venus. And in Mars, we can see Mars. Mars is actually, you'll see Mars from the Vedic astrology. Mars would be in Gemini, and you'll see the Gemini constellation, and then we're gonna see the moon rising too. So let's go see all this excitement. Man, the world is wild and amazing. So wake up. Holy smokes. The crap they're pumping. They're actually talking about, keeping the power structures in place that is just stinking rotten. It's amazing. So here we go. Here's Venus. Look at Venus. So Venus is wild, and there's Aldebaran. So that's a watcher planet. And that's, some say, Archangel Michael. So let's see here. Venus. Venus is at 27 degrees of Gemini. So this is you feeling and sensing your new power. Your senses are attuned to higher frequencies, better energy. Look at this moon popping. Wow. It's coming right up over the house. That's so wild. Bam. Man. So the lunar eclipse is going to happen right after lunchtime tomorrow, May 5th, 5/5. So let's see if we can get a shot of Mars. So there's Venus and Mars. It's a little cloudy, but Mars is right here. There's Gemini constellation. There we go. Good old traffic, Mercury retrograde. So Mars isn't showing up that well. Just getting, there's Mars right there in the cloud cover there. So Mars is coming back, creeping back in a little tighter. So we were picking up Mars, but let's go see this moon. Holy smokes. It is wild. So the old power structures, the old brewmasters, you know, their world's getting blown up. So trans this and trans that. You better transcend. This world is gonna get more and more wild as the circus rolls on. P.T. Barnum had a book, How to Make Money. Just hit up a sucker. They're born every minute. They're still buying the BS in the program. So this moon is right past its south node, so we are in the descending wave. So this is past memories, karma, sin, past actions. The musical harmony or disharmony is stored in your DNA memory. So it's painful when these old tunes come up, or they can be pleasurable, and you might want to go back to an old love. That'll probably be disastrous, but Mercury retrograde and Venus frankly wants to probably check out the new world for a little bit before she settles down. So anyway, tune into the new world. It's amazing. Check out your new powers. Focus your mind, your heart, your left brain, your right brain, and you will be tuned into this new power. Wake up. Hope you're well. Astro Sherpa out.